last week since we talked, what kind of progress have you made? What kind of results have you gotten? What kind of lessons have you learned? And we can even open it up to people new to the Freedom Club too. Like, tell us what discoveries you've had in the last week, and fire away.
I want to go first because I'm just being pushy this morning.
Go ahead.
So I don't know if you remember, Jonathan, but I asked you a couple of weeks ago to make a donation for that charity bike ride I was going to do.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
And I did it. So I rode my bike 140 miles in 2 days. The first day was 100 miles. The second day was 40. And it was 90 degrees on the 100-mile day. So it was a blast. It was 223 riders. Those 223 riders raised $680,000 for this charity, each by raising, a minimum of $1,500 a piece. And this organization feeds people medically tailored meals for people who can't get out of the house. So people with HIV/AIDS, people with cancer, people with terminal illnesses, whatever. And it's free to the people who receive the meals. They get every meal for an entire year free. So it was awesome to be around all of these people who were so motivated to do something awesome for themselves, but to do something awesome for somebody else. And a week ago, I was this close to backing out. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do it and that would be too much. And I'm glad I stuck it out. It was a fantastic experience. And I had the best time. I made a bunch of new friends. And it was cool because I don't know how many of you have ever ridden a bike 100 miles, but it hurts. It keeps hurting and it doesn't get any better. You just do it because you're with people that are, cheering you on. So like every time we hit a crossroads, there were people cheering. We had people on motorcycles clearing traffic for us. Like it was just this whole group atmosphere that was amazing. I wish I had my mind together and brought my GoPro, but I couldn't find it, so I didn't do it. But it was a wonderful experience. I'm so psyched to do it again. And this kind of thing really gets me motivated for what I can do in my business life. Just by, I was, reading the stuff for today, and just by, being this close to failure, you think you're going to fail and you're this close to success. And that's the way I felt all day Saturday. Just get to the next rest stop. Just get to the next rest stop. Just get to the end. Yeah. And it was a blast. And I'm glad I did it. And thanks for helping me meet my goal. I appreciate it.
Oh, for sure. I love it. So that's awesome. 680,000 raised by this organization. And I think it's so awesome. So who else has got something they want to share? Lesson learned, victory they had. Thanks, Diana. I think I muted everybody. So if you have something, you might need to unmute yourself.
Jonathan, it's Ruth. Can you hear me?
What up, Ruth?
How you doing? Ruth from Houston.
Hello, Ruth from Houston.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you so much for sending me that email last week. I had a meeting with a builder, with the builders. About 2 weeks ago, I had a meeting with a partner of a builder that I've been after. And the partner said, yes, I want you to, list for us. But then, 2 weeks passed and then nothing was happening. And, they're dealing with a disgruntled agent too, that they're trying to terminate a listing with. So the other partner was very hesitant, about picking this next agent that would be listing their home, because their home currently has been listed with the agent for 400 days. Can you believe that? And no sale.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the partner wanted to meet me first. So he sent me a long list of all kinds of questions that I needed to ask before meeting with him, because he wanted to make sure that I was adequate. I would be a good listing agent for that property. Anyway, so I told him that I would answer all those questions at the meeting. after you sent me that email telling him that, because he, you know, he wanted me to answer all the questions before the meeting.
Yeah.
But then you told me, don't answer it. Just tell him that, you know, you look forward to meeting him and you will answer that and many questions that will set me apart from the competition. So anyways, I get to the meeting and, you know, I ask him questions about him, start building rapport. And then, you know, he starts telling me, so, you're competing against Martha Turner agent who's been in the business for 23 years and sells home at $7 million. And then I said, well, then why are you meeting with me? And then he was like, well, you know, my